be a Resilient Stories event if I did not have a story to tell you. So I'm going to tell you. What you guys think it is. I wanted a very floral-themed article of clothing for this event, right? If I knew it was going to be wearing a flower crown, flower event, child, I needed something to go on, right? So I go to my favorite place, which is Switch, for anybody who knows what that is. If you don't know what that is, it's a clothing exchange. It's really great. We can talk about it later, but everybody should go there because they have cool stuff. So I go down there to find my outfit. I find an adorable green little springy top, and then the girl says, "Oh, I have this," and she comes out with this dress. And my first thought is, how perfect is that? It's covered in flowers. It's got this, hippy-dippy, asymmetrical thing going on. It's flowy, right? Like, how perfect is that? So that's my first reaction. Then I go and I put it on. And I come out and I'm looking in the mirror. And, well, my bra straps are showing. I can try to tuck them in, but then, I got the full shoulders open, and I don't really love my shoulders. I just remember shoulders, right? I start doing that thing that most of us do, right? Now, some of you know me, some of you don't. So I'll also share that about 5 years ago, I flew to Mexico and had weight loss surgery. I lost about 90 pounds, was down to size 6, size 8. The inside of me kind of matched what I thought the outside of me always should have looked like, and everything was great. And then, in 2023, at the very end of the year, I lost my job. And as cortisol is wont to do, all of the stress hormones flooded, right? I was spending 14 to 16 hours a day at my desk in my office trying to get this website and this platform off the ground and going. So I became very sedentary. My hormones were playing against me, and I stress eat, and I'm Italian. So didn't happen to me originally by accident. There was a reason I flew to Mexico to have weight loss surgery in the first place. So as I was all stressed out, life is being life, over the last year, I have put back on about 60 of the 90 pounds I lost. So as I put on this dress at Switch and I'm looking in the mirror, I start with that thing, my arm, this, right? I'm going through my thing. And then I think, Danielle, not only is this a flower crown event that deserves a beautiful flower dress, but it is a self-esteem event. So one cannot stand here and pick herself apart before we do that, right? And I share all of that with you to say that a lot of times at these events, myself and our presenters will give you guys a lot of positive content. And I think there's this misconception that it's easy for us. And I want you to know that it's not easy, right? We all are human. We all have these same struggles. Some of us just know a few extra tools that we can try to use. Some of us have really worked hard on our mindset, and so we are able to take ourselves out of these moments and kind of coach ourselves, but it's not easy. It's not like we just think we're beautiful all the time and that's it, and we're just sharing this with you, right? There's a whole thing that goes on. So as I'm standing there and everybody's complimenting me, my sister's like, "No, that looks great." Girl at Switch is like, "No, that looks great, it's perfect." And I'm going, okay. Then I have a third thought. The third thought is it's winter in Montana. I have not shaved my legs a while. I'm Italian, right? Okay. So there's a whole other layer. Now I have to go through
The springtime shed.
the springtime shed. And I will tell you too, I get it. As I'm in the shower this morning doing that, I have another thought. And that thought is, I'm mad at my body, but it's hairy and it creates an excessive amount of hair. When it's true, that is exactly what it's designed to do. I don't have hair on my leg by accident. There is a scientific reason that hair grows on our legs. Now, society's told us, we shouldn't have that, we shouldn't this, but my body is doing exactly what it's designed to do. So I'm not going to be mad at it or curse it as it takes me forever in the shower, because she's not wrong. She didn't do any of it wrong. Same thing with cortisol. There's a reason when you're highly stressed out, your body releases a flood of hormones and does. I'm also perimenopausal, so there's scientific reasons for all of the things. She's just doing what her DNA tells her to do. She's doing exactly what she was designed to do. So we're not going to hate on her for that, and we're going to give ourselves grace for the moments that we don't always make the best choices that help her do something that maybe she shouldn't do. So that's my story. You guys take a minute or two to answer that first question, and then we'll let Megan share some tools and thoughts with us, and then we'll move on, and we'll be making flower crowns here for you.